Hey guys,
Hey.
Q&A time, let's go. Thanks for all the great questions. We have quite a few to
Yeah.
get through.
Uh,
Hey Mero,
hey, Meryl.
which screen should we switch over to? I
Huh.
would say we'd like listen to Fate Zero music, but that's the fastest way to get his stream taken down ever.
Yeah. I
I mean,
guess.
other than putting anything Disney related in your video. Do we just go
Uh,
to like VN screen or Saber?
you
Yeah.
know, we
Oh,
probably should have some sort of like a just
my
chatting
audio engine
screen.
crashed. I'm so sorry, guys. But what? We should probably have what?
Some sort of like just chatting screen, you know?
Yeah, we
Like
should. I've been meaning to make that.
kind of like the in screen.
You know, I could just make one live, like right
Yeah,
now.
just make one in real time.
Yeah, alright. You get to watch me do this now. So, just get rid of that. Duplicate it. And that. I'm making a new screen for this. Uh,
Mm, okay. Hey, Willie. Hey, Inu.
hey everyone. I'm just
Ah,
making a
yes, time alter.
screen for this. Time alter is so cool.
Yeah. Oh,
And then let's move our Shiro pose
yeah.
a bit. He needs to be somewhere, but should just be right there.
Yeah. For like just chatting, I'd say probably like
I'll
at
just
least
have
double the size of your VTuber.
yeah. Where is it? I need to just like take a whole day for OBS stuff. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll probably move over
Well,
to
I
this
have some
way.
news for you. You're gonna have to take a day.
Yeah, because of a simple task.
Yep.
Because you have a not so simple task ahead of you.
Yeah. For reference for everyone, I am going to be moving probably like within the next couple of days. And I know that I've promised streams, but I'm probably going to have to pivot those into slickly edited, uploaded content.
Ooh, YouTube's
You know,
content.
the thing that I've done like 100 hours of privately that no one gets to see.
Yeah, like I guess if they're not full length streams, editing won't be quite as bad.
God, yeah, moving is hard.
Yeah, like I just moved
Yeah.
temporarily for like a month and that was hard, but like full on moving.
Oh, I've basically been in a full mode of, okay, what can I just abandon here? So like I spent a long time thinking, I've obviously got to take this really nice L-shaped desk. But I'm actually thinking I'm just gonna leave that here now.
Oh, the L desk, really?
Yeah, there's already a desk there.
Oh yeah, I did see
There's
that. Yeah,
already
that's a pretty good
two
desk.
desks there. And I'm just going to move them up together into a faux L shape.
Yeah, that still works. I really miss. I had an L desk when I temporarily moved for a month, and it was great. I actually had room for
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, yeah. And the best thing about this desk is that like it extends out, like one of those desks is that it extends out a little bit in one spot. So technically it'll be a little bit more like a C desk.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, you'll have a place for all three of your monitors too, right?
I should, yeah. I mean, I have them on monitor arm clamps, so like
Ah, yeah.
already
That's the problem
yes.
with my setup. I don't have one of those. I just have two on my desk. I have a third, but I don't have any space for it, so
Yeah.
I'm really happy we switched to OBS because it actually works pretty well on a vertical monitor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, like OBS just working pretty well.
Streamlabs, on the other hand.
Ah. And this is how the sausage gets made, folks.
Oh yeah, consultation
Ah,
room.
okay,
So,
yeah.
how many of
I
them are
didn't know
there?
these I didn't know that there was like that it was like an hour's worth of content.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe
So
we'll like
like
do the
do
questions
the Q&A
first,
first.
and then if we have
Yeah.
time, we will potentially watch them. Which, thanks for the files, Kudos. Although unfortunately, I didn't get something because they're in the spoils channel, which I'm still avoiding. Because I imagine
Yeah.
there's plenty of HA.
Is the link actual spoils or
Oh yeah, Inu, we also we took most of the questions on Discord, and we'll get through those first, but we should also have time to do some live.
wait, consultation was directly Nasu?
Oh, it was written by Nasu. That's so cool. Which, here's the Discord link again. If anyone wants to hop in there, and we'll probably do another Q&A stream like at the end of Heaven's Feel, the movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And hopefully the YouTube VODs will be caught up by then, so I can make sure the YouTube audience gets to participate.
Hmm.
Which, I'm sorry, YouTube people, I really do feel bad about not being up to date with these.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey! I'll
Huh?
have so much more free time in that first like month to get my shit together. Oh,
Why am I glitching out so much today? Doesn't like me blinking. Are you also starting to get nostalgic for the Fate streams?
oh, I've been nostalgic for the Fate streams.
Oh, what the
Huh.
fucking Twitch
That's
mobile? Yeah,
Ah,
I think that's happened before, yeah.
love apps. They're so well designed and they work with one another so well.
You know what app is terrible? The back when I used to use it, the Reddit app. Like half the
Uh,
time nothing loads and I just need to not just restart the app, but like go into the settings and force stop it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, HA. I can't wait. It feels it just feels so weird not having like read or VA'd a visual novel in so long.
Yeah.
It used to just be part of the week.
I've been doing that over on twitch.tv/. I haven't. I haven't either. I've been sleeping through shit because I've been doing work to move.
Yeah, moving is a lot of work. I fear for the day when I do that and have to go through unlimited stuff works.
Oh God.
A
I'm just
reality
looking at,
marble of clutter.
quite frankly, it's a pile of things next to my chair. Calling it anything else would just be an insult to things that aren't piles.
Oh yeah. I've heard people say that HA is the best. I know that's Wise's opinion too.
Yeah. And I can definitely see the HA only works because of FSN. Like more so probably than even like Heaven's Fee only works because of UBW only works because of Fate.
Yeah, I'm definitely really
But
interested to see it.
we are approaching semi-dangerous, like easy to drop spoilers territory in here too. So
Yeah, I don't even know
we
what the
should
fuck
probably take
HA
this
is.
opportunity. Yup. And let's keep it that way.
Like, is it a
As
sequel, a prequel, AU? Afterlife was something I heard mentioned. I think you said that.
it's something, and we're not going to tell you what it is.
All I know is Gil has a fighter jet. I still can't get over that. Oh, it's easy to
Oh,
spoil?
shit.
What?
Ah, I am very sorry, Captain. That was not.
Oh, is that a mistake?
Yep. Uh, I'm bad at getting messages. Wise isn't here. I am. I'm having to be like hyper vigilant and attempt to like do stream stuff. And apologies if I jump the gun a bit overly on message deletions. Specifically, Captain, yours was 100% fine. I just misaimed.
I will pick to show it then.
Yep. Let's
Yeah, let's go. Let's move away from HA.
let's get for reals off of HA.
Because that is apparently very easy to spoil. I did, but you already knew that.
As yeah. Yep.
I didn't.
Let's get into. Oh, sorry.
Well, first off, do we want to put some music in the back?
Uh, I I guess.
Yeah, I have the VN pulled up so I can just play that music, probably.
Ah, yes. The music that won't get us The
Yeah,
MCA'd.
it should be fine, right?
Well, either it's going to be fine or everything on our channel is going to get nuked simultaneously. Either way, this
Yeah.
isn't going to hurt more.
Yeah, it's not gonna change anything, so uh get desktop audio on the scene and let's just listen to what should we listen to? Oh, there's so many choices, so many good songs. I don't even know what to listen to. Oh wait, those have lyrics. Stay away from those. Let's just put Into the Night on for now.
Yeah, that's always a solid choice.
I'll change it up every now and then though.
Yeah. Oh, you should get me a stream up so I can just hear it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh, oh, made it official. Basket. It's like, what is that thing?
Okay, there you go. All right.
Oh my god. Yeah, Zero just made me break down things so many times. Not quite as much as Stay Night,
Yeah.
but it's Stay Night.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Alright.
let's get into these questions.
I have like
Wise asks,
2 pages of Wise's questions.
Wise asks, what is the themes of Zero in your opinion?
Alright, should I go first or you wanna go first?
Let's start with you, because
Alright.
you were the one who's coming into this fresh.
Yeah, and the one with the a whole page for this answer. Although I'm just gonna kind of not gonna read it directly, but yeah, so I think Fate Zero really focuses on different themes, different characters, but the primary focus is Kiritsugu, who's a critique of just hardline utilitarianism. He basically just shows that you can't just discard your emotions and think of humans as numbers and statistics. If you do that, if you try to save the world in that way, you will kill literally everyone except yourself. And then eventually that. So Kiritsugu is just a harsh critique of just blind utilitarianism. And I think that's like the main focus of Zero, and that really all comes together in Kiritsugu seeing his wish granted by Angra Mainyu. Not granted, but like what would happen if it were granted. And I do think that ties back a little bit to the VN and Archer's themes, but it gets a lot more focus here, which ties into another question later on, but we'll talk about that later. Then in like Kairia, we had we basically it's kind of an echo of Zoken's themes, where basically the road to hell is paved with good intentions. At the start, he wished to save Sakura, but he also had other motivations that kind of clouded that, and the worms kind of brought out the worst in him in that respect. He also wanted to get revenge on Tokiomi, and was also jealous of him for being with Bean's mom, and those two things took over. I mean, admittedly, he had some help from a certain sadistic priest in Falling Apart, but the pieces were already there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aoi, yeah. Yeah, that Kira is just wow. And then in Waver, you kind of get the idea of finding worth in yourself, even when other people can't. Like at Clock Tower, the whole reason he got into this guerrilla war was to prove himself to those around him. He felt invalidated by everyone else. And through the series, you kind of see him find faith in himself through someone else in Iskander. And
Believes in the him that believes in him.
yep, no, it really does echo the themes of Gurren Lagann, actually. Between those two characters. All in all, I really did like their dynamic a lot. Yeah, no, honestly, Waver getting a good end made me really happy.
Yeah.
I was so worried about that. But in the end, he was able to push on forward. I really did like that scene where Iskander like pointed to the world and then them saying relatively they're equals. That was a nice scene. That gets into the scenes
That
though.
was a good scene. Yeah.
And then there's obvious themes going on with Castor, but I don't really want to get into that because Castor's character just viscerally bothers me. And yeah, with Kide, there's self-discovery.
Yeah.
And Gilgamesh kind of helped him along there in that respect. Yeah, as far as Saber's themes go, I just think they're presented a lot better in Stay Night.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt they were a bit muddled
Oh, you
in
mean they're presented?
Zero. Yeah, exactly. Like, they kind of briefly tried to, and kind of don't.
Like,
Which is just kind of a theme for female characters in Zero.
yup.
And it's really frustrating.
Yup.
That's probably my biggest complaint with Zero.
But that's, would that be another question, or is that on this?
Huh? Would what be another question?
Like, what we didn't like about Zero, because I
That wasn't on the list.
have a few
which...
questions
Yeah, I don't think that like is like least favorite character and
yeah.
stuff, but
Okay,
it's not
I
like...
found a spot. I found a spot for later on. But
Okay. Yeah, we'll save it till whatever which spot you found to talk about that.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think the primary
Maybe.
focus of Zero was definitely utilitarianism and how you can't just reduce human lives to numbers and take that emotion out. And even when you try and shut it out and block it out, it'll always come back. And there's always a way to bring it back. I have a lot
And
more to
that's,
talk about later when we get to Carrie, but... I guess spoilers for the favorite character question.
Yeah. So yeah, I have that main central theme. I feel like the through line between all of them, right here, which is something that I heard describing something else that I will refrain from mentioning due to spoilers for that piece of work.
What?
Piece of work, that work.
Holodroxia?
I will confirm that no,
Tsukihime.
it is not a fate-related thing. It is not a Nasuverse-related thing. But the theme of Zero, as far as I see it, is you can't just indiscriminately murder your way to a better world. and that this is what happens when you don't either fight like hell to do things, to win things, quote-unquote, the right way, or give up on that and just protect who you care about. World be damned. Like, that's inherent in Carrie's themes, because he just freely murders his way to a better world. He'll use any method, even if it breaks him down inside. That theme resonates through to Waver, because Waver and Iskander combined don't do that. They're utterly, like, respectful of their opponents. They're excessively human. And that's why Waver gets a happy ending. Is because it appeals to the humanity even within Gilgamesh. Tokiomi tries to be a mage. That never ends well. Fucking Kaneth and Salau. Can never fucking pronounce the name on the first try. Like, they choose to not work out their interpersonal conflicts and just try to murder some people. Doesn't work out well for him. Like, that, it's just echoed everywhere. I'm sorry, I just woke up before this.
No,
So
you're putting it really
thoughts are
well.
a little
Like,
scattershot.
you're just connecting everything together. Because, yeah, it does kind of go into that. That can all relate and connect. Fate is all about the parallels.
Yep.
I guess
There is the counter side, which is Caster and Ryunosuke. Well, no, actually, come to think of it, that still works out. Because Caster became a monster. And in the end, when he got back even a modicum of his sanity, he's like, oh god, what did I become? Like, when he, like in this story, lost John, his dear John, he just went straight to the child murdering. Or maybe not straight to it, but did it. And it solved nothing. Even Ryunosuke, like, got nothing for killing people, like some momentary pleasure, but as it turns out, the person that he really... Oh wow, your arms are going crazy.
Yeah, they are. It thinks my microphone is an arm.
I have not. I forgot to.
I could.
And
I don't
believe
want to,
that
though.
Aru has chosen not to, yep.
Yeah, no.
No need to subject yourself to unpleasantness that you don't.
Yeah, like... What I got in
But,
Zero is
yeah.
enough. I do have a lot of interest in looking up everyone else, though.
The only way it doesn't necessarily... Oh, hey, Wise. Oh,
yeah,
Wise. Right, that was you, Wise. Hey, Wise.
Welcome, Wise.
Oh, thank God, I can be a little less vigilant.
About the spoilers.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, that's... Right! I vaguely remember something about, like, historical Gilles de Rais.
Oh, like if he actually did that?
Yeah. Whether or not he actually did anything, like he got killed because people wanted his land, but
Hmm. Yeah, I guess that's a point.
that could have
Yeah, that's a good
fabricated
point.
charges against him or whatever elsewise. But yeah,
He
like
had all the evils of the world placed on him.
for the purposes of Zero, though.
But yeah, at least Zero, if he didn't do those things in this AU, he did.
Yeah.
That's right, we're making AUs of real life now. That's really what fiction is, though.
I mean, yeah, like, uh,
Like, Gilgamesh certainly didn't look like that.
you mean he didn't look like a white blonde-haired twink in the Epic of Gilgamesh?
I mean, no one has a picture of Gilgamesh, so... Who knows, maybe he did and he had a fucking fighter jet. Cause hey, guess
Yes,
what?
we're
We're still on
we're still on
question.
the themes of Zero. The very first question of yours was, it's
Yes.
we're already off topic.
Basic.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. Well, not like photos. They're paintings. Although I don't think anyone would paint him as an anime boy.
I mean Takeuchi.
Except Takeuchi.
But anyway, yes, to summarize, my through line is that you can't just murder your way to a better world.
Mind of Steel is bad.
Yep, that is. Well, half an hour of it was like prepping the stream. The other half an hour was us being very slow because you know how we are, Wise.
Yeah,
Hell,
this is
right
not a
now
weird
I'm delaying
occurrence.
us. I'm delaying us right now just by talking about it. Anyway.
Also, I wrote like a page for this question. I'll probably post that somewhere. Maybe on Discord.
Uh,
Although I did write it at like
yeah.
2 a.m. after my computer crashed and woke me up, so...
Yeah. Yeah. Nasu, like, Fate Zero got the DC treatment.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see why. There are quite a few things. But yeah,
I
I
mean,
think that's...
wasn't that like isn't that just like standard practice for like Nasu and related works though? Because like Suki and Fate are in different universes technically, right? Or different timelines.
And it checks out in the Nasuverse. Because there's timelines. Does that mean Zelrich could
And
technically go
Zelrich
into
can
the
move
world?
between them all.
Yep. Does that mean Irene theoretically pulled mana from the Zero worlds?
Theoretically. But yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
Also Hotoraxia.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out what it is. Hey, Soil
we'll
Genesis.
get there. And also, yeah, hey, Soil. This is an 100%. Parallel road. Yep.
It's a parallel. But first, we need to talk about parallel universes.
So, let's go to the next question, shall we?
Alright. Favorite character and least favorite character. I'll let you start
Ooh,
this
for
one. We
favorite
can.
character. Maybe there's a specific song we should play that maybe contains a name.
Yeah, because I think we agree on our favorite character from this.
It's Kiritsugu. Like, I've been
Of
ruminating on
course.
it. I had, like, some arguments for Kiede, like Zero Kiede, being an interesting character and all, but, like, just
Those
spending
two
more time thinking
episodes.
about it.
Those 2 episodes. Wait,
It's
version?
just... Oh, we do not have that version.
What
Yeah,
what
but,
version?
yeah. The version that might get us DMCA, so
Oh
unfortunately will
yeah,
not
let's
pop up
not.
on any stream that's going to
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, sorry guys. Also getting the VOD muted would suck. Because I don't
Yep.
record these because I don't have space, so
Hmm.
it'd just be lost content. But yeah, Kiritsugu, like
He's just with like and
he's just
Mother's
such a
Day.
they literally aired it on Mother's Day.
And he's got the whole fucking thing with like Mind of Steel, but you can never really shut off your emotions.
Like he's just such a well-crafted example of why Mind of Steel doesn't work. And honestly, like, Zero just fleshed him out so well. I was kind of worried that they wouldn't, but then those 2 episodes came along.
Yeah.
And it all goes back to him
fucking...
failing to kill Shirley. After seeing what happened after that, he decided he would kill the few to save the many. Without any regard for
he fucked up.
emotion. And at the end of the series, you see what that got him. And all those emotions came flooding back. And he would have drowned in them if he couldn't find Shiro and save at least one person.
Yep, because
And
when the one plan that he was sunk cost fallacy himself towards the whole time didn't work out, it didn't lead him to a utopia that everyone who ever died to him, you could say, well, they sacrificed their life for reaching this utopia. That didn't work out.
because there'd be no one left to enjoy that utopia.
Because there never was the utopia. And so when you don't follow like a strict set of like ideals or such, and you just let yourself murder your way there, if you don't reach it, you lead to a problem.
It's just all such good build up for that one CG and Fate's Day night. Of Kiritsugu just reaching out towards Shiro, crying from happiness. The happiness of finally being able to actually save someone without killing.
Yep.
It is the first time Kiritsugu had saved someone without killing.
And in that moment, he felt true happiness.
It's honestly my favorite part of Zero. How well Kiritsugu was handled. God, it's so good. It's definitely Zero's strong point, and it is its critique of mindless utilitarianism and Mind of Steel. The fact that you can't just shut off your emotions to save the world. I believe there's actually a specific quote on that, but I'll get to that in the last question.
Oh shit, I didn't remember it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just getting caught up in
Yeah.
thinking about Zero and almost crying again. I'm sorry.
Oh no, are you?
Look,
Yeah, you're.
don't
Okay, it's
trust
back.
what my hands are doing.
No, not your hands. It was your microphone.
What? What was it doing?
Your audio engine was dying a little bit.
Oh, is it still?
Oh, it sounds good now.
Okay, good. I'm gonna restart it just in case, though. Alright, it's
All
back.
right, well, let me know when that's done.
It's
okay.
back.
So yeah,
Yeah, I'm turning into a demon. Ah. Yeah, if my hands actually, if my arms actually did that, they'd be broken now.
but yeah. So that's Fave character, and as Kudos said, yeah, we've I guess we want to go on. Well, we can always come back to that later because I wrote some other details. I'll just say
Yeah,
it,
we'll get more into Carrie later.
yeah.
We can talk about Carrie for a long time.
But yes, least favorite character.
Who was yours?
Solo. In the anime, at least. I've heard that she gets any actual development in the books, but at least in the anime, she seems to basically just follow through on the duplicitous woman who will cuck you trope. And I ain't got time for that shit. It's just kind of a shitty trope, and it's especially it's a shitty trope to have 25% of your female cast be.
Yeah, honestly. God. It really goes to show how poorly written she was in the anime that, I briefly forgot she existed. I hope
Yeah.
I hope the light
Yeah,
novel's a little better.
I mean, if you want to use the times were bad argument, there are so many examples of stories even today that just do shit all for the women in them.
Stay Night was very good on that front. Yeah.
Yeah, especially
2000.
for something coming off of Stay Night.
It's one of the reasons why I thought Stay Night was more modern than it was so much.
Oh, okay. You know what? I said 25%. It's closer to 20% because while I don't consider Assassin a character, fucking. Oh God, what's her name? Merc Mom.
Natalia?
Natalia.
One of my favorite characters in the show as well.
Yeah. I completely forget that she has as much screen time as she does every time I've watched Zero.
Those two fucking episodes honestly feel like an OVA almost.
Honestly,
so
she's yeah, she's just right there, one of the best characters.
Yeah, I love her. She's so good. She's up there. If we had to name a few honorable mentions for best character, she's definitely there. Waver is definitely there. Waver
Like,
definitely just feels the most. Honestly, like I can really see that Waver was written by Nasu, at least partially.
but I mean, just to keep on Natalia for a second, like that scene of her flying the plane
That smile.
and the like unspoken agreement between her and Kiritsugu, right? Because she fucking knew.
Like she literally
Right
smiled as
after
it
he
hit the
said,
plane.
I yeah, and right after she said, right after he said, I've got a way to take care of it, she's just like, you know, I did always think you were too good at this.
Yep. Again, it was set up from the start, but it still made me cry. I think that one had the highest cry count. God, she's just such a good
Uh,
character.
but yeah, like, yeah. Oh yeah, it was definitely also that. Like, that's the thing about that
Oh, for sure,
conversation. It was
yeah.
like so fucking layered,
Because it
so
just,
full of meaning.
I really want to watch it again, honestly. Like, if I were to only watch 2 episodes again, it would be those two.
Yeah. Uh, but
Wait, wasn't it Nasu that wrote Waver and Iskander? Or at least came up with them? I thought I was told that
from what
at
I've
some point.
heard, that
Yeah.
Nasu made character design for Waver and Iskander.
Fucking mages. Yeah, no, like, Waver's...
Yep. But yeah,
Waver's
like,
the light in the dark as far as mages go. I mean, that's more of just a
yeah,
general
like,
Kiritsugu thing. It's... Like, Clock Tower is bad, but Kiritsugu's way of quote-unquote saving the world is also bad.
nah, both bad. At least with Kiritsugu, he generally tries to sacrifice less people in any given moment, whereas for Magi, anything they do is often perfectly justified because they're working towards utopia in like a few thousand years or whatever.
It's... They both kind of come from similar origin points, though. We will save the world.
But
Metal Gear. Ugh. But yeah, back to like least favorite characters.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
she
what do
was...
you have written down?
So,
Also, or yeah,
she was listed, but also for me it was yeah, like going by like poorly written characters, it would definitely be her. Going by like hardest to watch, it was definitely the Casper duo, just because they were just so viscerally upsetting. But I don't think they're bad characters. I'd even say there's an
yeah,
argument for them being good characters, although I do think it got very gratuitous at times, to
yeah,
the point
yeah.
where it didn't have the intended impact and was just kind of gross. But I do think
Yeah.
that
You
they are good characters.
Yeah, and you do have like a weak gag reflex, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely get that read wise. Like, I don't think they're bad characters in the slightest, though. Oh, I heard some things about the fucking manga.
Oh, the novel, not the manga. The manga goes crazy with shit.
Yeah, you said you like saw one scene. You're like, yeah, no one needs to read this. Can we just not? It was. How were they? How could it? Oh my
Uh,
god, damn it!
yeah, that's definitely I feel Fate Zero's like biggest weakness for me.
Oh, absolutely. Like, especially when compared to Stay Night, which does a really good job with female characters for anime in general. Like,
Honestly, Stay Night does better than a shit ton of Western media.
oh,
Like,
definitely.
we're not even talking about like, oh, anime, like, oh,
I think my mind
well,
just went to
there's
anime
some
because
problem
that's
like
all I watch. Because I'm a hopeless weeb.
if you were a real weeb, you wouldn't watch anime. You'd just rewatch the same 3 or 4 series every 10 years and then
Well,
talk
yeah, that's what
about
I do now.
screenshots you saw.
That's what I do now. The last anime I saw before Zero was Cowboy Bebop. Because Dean Stay Night was an abridged series. I know, right? Fucking Fate Stay Night surprised me so much with how good it was. Nasu was an
Yeah,
amazing
fucking
writer.
yeah, shit makes sense. I've heard a lot of good things about fanfic writers, and I've honestly never really read much fanfic.
Yeah, I really want to read a few Fate fanfics at some point and potentially write one.
Yeah, fucking Karen no Kyokai. But yes, anyway.
Mihoyo, Kano Kyukai, Mihoyo. I can't wait for more Nasu writing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, Ayaka? Ayako? But yeah, we
So,
are.
ships.
Alright, so as far as ships go, throughout the series, I honestly I kind of like Saber and Idy. Their moments just felt very human for both of them. They were kind of opening up to each other and exploring parts of themselves they shut off, or in Idy's case, weren't allowed to have in the first place. Uh,
Yeah, she didn't need to explore the parts that she shut off, because that was
yeah,
just her sense
exactly.
of touch.
Yep. Uh, as far as other ships that are generally a thing that I don't necessarily ship, but I understand. I get why people ship Kida and Gilgamesh now. I don't personally ship that, but that's mostly because I don't think Kida is capable of falling in love in that sense. And I think that Gil is just more entertained by Kida. But yeah, they kind of get that vibe every now and then, and I can definitely see why people ship them in Zero. It's Gilgamesh X Gilgamesh, yes, that's
Gil just goes into the next war as a master. Uses himself as a catalyst.
Oh my god. Fucking Gil summons Gil. Is that possible?
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't see
yeah,
why it wouldn't be.
we're considering Kara no
Yeah,
Kyokai. I know there's one episode
probably
that's
gonna.
like has a
Yeah.
really graphic scene in it.
Yeah. But, oh,
Well, but yeah, we'll keep talking about it. We'll let you know when we decide what we're gonna do with it. It's definitely gonna be watched in some way,
yeah.
though. Just maybe not
Yes, most
live,
definitely watched.
or maybe
Might
just that episode not live. We'll see.
practice with my editing skills.
Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of artwork of Femgil.
Official artwork, though.
Oh, there's official artwork?
Hmm. Uh,
And like, I
but
guess this is ship adjacent in that I really like Waver and Iskander as a duo, but I don't ship them because there's several issues with that. Specifically the power dynamic.
power dynamics.
But I like them as characters, like, as a duo, but I
Yeah.
don't ship them. Alright, what are your ships?
So what I have written down here is Irie X Saber question mark? I'm not really a shipper. I assume this is mostly for Aru. I guess Kyurei X Gil makes itself just as obvious here. Like,
Kobe. Oh no.
yeah. I'm sorry. I have very boring shipping answers usually.
Ah, the fucking audio engine keeps dying.
Oof.
Why don't we switch over songs? We've been on this one for a while. Yeah, IDX Saber is nice. I really enjoyed their scenes together. Yeah, ID and Carrie is kind of...
Boring.
Yeah, I think because she doesn't really show any character there other than, like, following Kiritsugu.
Supportive wife.
Ah, that's just generally a Zero thing, too.
Yeah. Like, I have a specific question that
Oh,
I
how
tied that one on.
how is
Hmm?
the... How is... Oh god, it's even worse than the novel? Stop making me not want to read the novel. How could it be worse? Oh god.
Yeah, like, she has interesting traits, but like, the most interesting Iris Veil and Kiritsugu interaction happens between Iris Veil and Kirei.
It's true, honestly.
Yeah.
Although... And then the fucking choking. Why is there so much choking?
Well, we're not on the question so specifically, so
But I'm gonna switch this over to
let's
some more slice of lifey music.
headcanons.
Yeah, you go first on that.
That that Ryder's reality marble is something unnormal or unnatural or something, and that's why it looks like that from the outside. And God, I have no idea if I'm just gonna go into Tsukihime and reality marbles are just different, but like, yeah, I don't like the pocket dimension read. I don't like it at all, and I'm choosing to ignore it.
Oh, for Archer?
But reality marble is what happens when you overwrite reality around you.
I'm curious how that would look like if they actually presented it like that. Because, like... I'm just curious how the church would cover that up.
I mean, how did the church cover up a massive tentacle monster?
Yeah, no, it's true. I really would love
Yes,
to
I
see
wrote
that,
this.
like... Huh?
I was just gonna
Ghastly.
say, I wrote this out when I was very tired. So what I wrote was that Ryder's reality marble doesn't actually just whip into Frieza voice another dimension.
Do the Frieza voice.
No.
Fair enough. I feel like I might be able to, but I don't want to try right now.
Yeah, the whole like reality marble lore thing is a little bit weird.
Yeah,
But
it is.
like, I mean, I'm just going off of how it was presented in my Bible, Fate Stay Night.
This is about defending the boy, isn't it? Which I don't blame you for. That is a noble
Which
cause.
claimed that flame, a wall of flame, marked the boundary.
Yeah, I guess it
Yeah,
kind
but
of
like,
explicitly does overwrite reality. In Stay Night.
yeah,
What?
right? It's the world egg, but that it goes out, not bring everything in.
Yeah, everyone's just like, wait, why was I in a world of swords for like a couple minutes? Gas leaks. It was all gas leaks, guys.
Anyway, you got any headcanons?
I actually couldn't particularly think of any specific ones. I'm sure with more time I'll have a few, but I couldn't really think of anything off the top of my head.
The dungeon.
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It was like and I don't want this to come off the wrong way because I only have headcanons about Fate Stay Night because it is literally the most important work that I've ever read to me. But for Fate Zero, I just kind of like don't have as much like I don't get as passionate over the events. Like I'm more willing to take them as they are.
Yeah, kind of same, and also like there's not. I don't know everything about the Nasuverse just yet, because that would be spoilers.
Yep. Like it's a 9 out of 10 for me, not an infinity out of 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, Mero. Honestly, if I were to make a
Yeah.
headcanon on something, it would probably be with the two Kiritsugu episodes.
Yeah.
But nothing's really coming to mind at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those 2 episodes were so good. They were the most character building focused episodes, which is why I think they are my favorite.
Yep. A quick hour-long character study on Kiritsugu. But yes, on to the next
Yes.
question. So this one's crossed out, but I have an answer for it anyway.
Wait. You mean Soil's question?
Yes.
Oh, we're not even done with Wise's yet.
What?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
got
wait, because
in there in the middle.
No, because I moved all of Wise's together. Okay, that's why. On my document.
Look, I spent literally minutes realigning these questions that I answered to actually be in the order they were asked, instead of just the order that I randomly saw them in because I was very tired.
No, you're good. Like, we should do them in the
Yeah.
order they were asked. So, yeah, so, what was your answer to that? I have one as well.
So as I have this written down, Fate Zero, Just Bad, Fate Stay Night. It's a prequel. It's obviously going to try and explore some of, like, the same themes. But, like, it also doesn't need to explore them as in-depth because the original was there for that.
Yeah,
I'd argue that it does, like, deviate slightly. Like, Stay Night basically didn't spend time delving into what someone who tries to kill their own emotions but can't would do.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So,
Zero's more focused
Fate
on
Zero.
Kiritsugu's ideals, whereas, Stay Night was more focused on the authenticity of Shiro's ideals and why authenticity doesn't matter.
Well, that's UBW, so specifically.
But yeah, specifically UVW. The route that, like, focuses more on Shiro and Archer.
Yeah. And that, like, Fate Stay Night is more about, like, Fate Zero is about being destroyed by your bullshit. Fate Stay Night is about people helping, like, pulling each other out of that bullshit and onto, like, paths where they won't destroy themselves. Fate Zero is just indulging in whatever the fuck and not listening to anyone. Like that fucking scene where Kiritsugu just says, Hey, Irie, you want to heavens feel this? We could just go right now.
Oh god,
and
that
she's
was
like,
a good scene.
No, I understand you. In her head, God, I hope I understand him.
That was
He's
one
got
of my
this,
favorite.
right?
Early on, that was my favorite scene.
Yeah. It was half... Like, I do acknowledge that it was a joke question. I just felt I could say something interesting through it.
Same here. I have, like, a small paragraph written.
Oh, your arm. Okay.
What, did it, like, break or something?
It was just stuck inside of your head for a bit.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
a totally normal thing. Everyone has that happen to them, right?
Yeah, the thing that everyone goes through. It's totally not just, like, a thing that you assume that everyone goes through.
Are you referring to the eye thing again?
But anyway. What do you
Alright,
have written for that?
For Soil's question?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically the same thing, that, like, Zero is more focused on Kiritsugu's ideals specifically. It was basically the same thing.
Brain palming. Yeah.
But yeah, that being said, I do
Alright.
prefer Stay Night. But I think they're very
Oh,
different
yeah.
works.
Yeah. Like, I mean, trust me. Like, I will definitely continue simultaneously jerking off and sucking off Fate Stay Night. It is the best work of fiction ever. At me if you want.
This is a question from Soil of Genesis that was crossed out and kind of half a joke question. The question read, why is
Why
Fate
is
Zero just a less nuanced exploration of the themes already covered in Fate Stay Night?
which I do have to state, we're acknowledging it kind of like it's serious to talk about things, but it is a good joke. I do want to say that. I do like
It
it. It
is.
is good.
It's a very... I laughed when I saw it.
Yeah. But yeah, in that case, moving forward to the next wise question.
Do the wise questions continue here? Yes, they do. Alright. It's the last of them.
Character who had the biggest change of impression. You start.
Saber! Look at me. I have a fighter jet. Yeah, Gilgamesh was one of them. Fucking... He almost felt like a different character in Zero. Like, he was more hammy, less cruel and repulsive. And, like, he even showed respect to Iskander and Waver. He spared him. Like, I could never imagine Stay Night Gil doing that. Like, he respected and spared Waver versus Smiles and Delight with Elia.
Yeah.
Like,
Admittedly, he didn't have a reason to kill Waver so specifically, but
yeah, but like the disposition there.
yeah, like there's explanations that make it fit with like Fate Stay Night Gil, right? Like in the we just didn't get to see the side of him, but that's the things that like this side of him like barely existed back then. Like there were hints of it, but it wasn't really fleshed out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
God.
painful.
Like, that's the thing with Gil, and, also, let me just state that, like, at the end, we did see a bit of Stay Night Gilgamesh show up when he interacted with Saber. And that's why I think a big problem with Gil is just him interacting with women in general.
So we didn't have to worry about it in Fate Zero.
Yeah, that's why he's so different. Oh god, like you could just see Stay Night Gil start to come out the moment he started talking with Saber.
Yep.
He started to go into the whole like, you are my possession now. Saber. So yeah, I definitely had to... Well, honestly, when I think of Gilgamesh, I'll always remember Stay Night Gil, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like... I've heard Babylonia Gil is just good. In comparison. Like, Zero Gil is fun, and honestly just straight up likable sometimes, but... Fucking Stay Night Gil. But yeah, I'm sure like Gil got a lot of Zero OnlyFans. And I meant that as Zero only space fans, not Zero space OnlyFans.
You know, I'd subscribe to a Zero OnlyFans. You kidding me? Get that Kiritsugu in there.
Yeah. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go ahead and brain bomb. There we go.
Yeah,
Kiritsuga
is that
racing lighting to
your
buy guns. Uh,
He'll use any means available.
Kiritsuga, why did you start an OnlyFans? I have to save the world by any means necessary. But as far as other character impression changes, like they didn't really change, but I got more insight into Kiritsugo. I just feel more. I like him better. I find him to be a stronger character now. And it was really interesting seeing Kirei find himself in Zero. But again, my like overall impressions of the characters didn't really change at all. I'm just like, oh, another piece to the puzzle that I already have completed in my head.
Yep.
Alright, what's your answer?
Writer. I went for a change of impression from first watch to rewatch
Yeah. I took it as from
because
Stay
for
Night.
me, well, yeah, for you, that's what it is, because that's all there is.
On your rewatch.
For me, like, this is all there is, because I already know shit for the most part, so.
Yeah, you've seen it before.
But
that's
yeah,
true.
my thing is writer, because the first time I watched it, I got sucked into that swelling music, that immediate use of Aeonian Heteroid, that fucking, just like, oh, fuck, what a cool dude! He's so right, he's cool and right, and look, he's got that reality marble, which kind of makes, my boy a little bit less special, but like...
Why?
Now that I've actually thought through things a tad more, I'm not quite as fond of the conclusion that he draws and the things that he says that ruin the things that he says. But, yeah, like...
I like Ryder, but he's not right. Especially when he talks to Saber.
He is a dude, and he is cool, but he is not exactly what I would call a cool dude.
And
I mean, he's
wrong.
a cool dude, but he's not a cool dude. If you get what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, kings are just bad.
Getting those hot anti-monarchistic takes out there.
I would say no one will disagree with that, but I'm sure plenty of people will. Because there are still monarchists out there, which surprises me from time to time.
Let us not speak his name, lest we draw him.
I think I know you're talking about now.
Anyway, moving on.
Underutilized character. I'm gonna post my answer to this in chat, and then I'm gonna say it.
Oh yeah, because my answer was underutilized. You know that one lady? I think she could have had a bigger role.
Oh, did you basically put the same thing? And it's like, I would have liked to see more from literally any female character.
Yep.
Zero is just as bad on this as I've been told.
Just to quickly pivot over to acknowledge what chat has been talking about, and Soil specifically, you've been stating, yes, that sounds like hell. I'm glad that I didn't have to deal with that.
Oh god, yeah.
The fucking
Oh, Fate Zero
uh
into Dean. Oh no.
not having the answer even in its like clouded, broken up form. But anyway, underutilized. Like, yeah, did you have anything else written out? Because,
Like,
like, I do.
not anything so specific, but like in my head, like specifically, like I would have liked to see more from Maya, more from Idy. I think that I would say Natalia, but I think she was actually in it as much as she needed to be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, for her
I'd be
character
up for
arc,
more,
like,
but
maybe some more flashbacks to, like, more, like, throughout the series to, like, more ingrain her as, like, Carrie's mentor and be like, ooh, what happened to her?
I also wouldn't mind a spin-off either.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, ah. But in the anime, like, oh god, Route Wars? Fucking, yeah, of course they're still fucking ongoing. That's just,
Wars. Oh yeah, no, that's never gonna end.
move. But yeah, underutilization. Like, Sola just got basically one shitty trope as her character. Irie and Maya were basically 100% just satellites, or almost 100% just satellites for Kiritsugu.
God, like my favorite scene from Maya was just that one scene that delved into her past, which is a lot more than I expected. And that's not a good look when that's more than I expected.
Shit, I forgot about Aoi. Aoi? Aoi.
Aoi. Yeah, I think that's how to. I didn't say her name earlier because I was scared I was gonna pronounce it wrong.
Aoi. Aoi.
Aoi.
Yeah. Fucking exactly. Like,
They're all just kind of used as
Tosaka's
plot
mom
devices. Yeah.
existed solely for the bridge between Tokiomi and Karia's character arcs.
And then was just used as a tool by Hide to completely destroy.
Yeah. Funny. The presence, like, even after it turned out she lived, she was still a plot device for someone else's story. Admittedly, that time it was for Reen, but
Reen's story wasn't covered there. And the episode where that focused on Reen was actually one of my favorites. It was just a nice little self-contained story featuring one of my favorite characters of all time. But that's getting into another question.
Yes. So, we should probably
Move on.
hit forward.
Yeah. Character designs. I think we all
favorite and least favorite character designs.
I think we have at least the same one on here, both of us, in a spot.
Why, yes, I did rate Suit Saber 3 times.
Saber steals the show again with the fucking suit. Oh, her hairstyle too. Just tied back in the long ponytail.
Okay, I do just gotta address chat.
Huh?
I do gotta address chat one thing on the term purity crowd. Like, I don't know the specifics, but I'm pretty sure I can guess based on all the information I do have. And yeah, fuck the purity crowd.
It's the purity crowd.
Well, apparently they hate Heaven's Feel because of Sakura.
Oh, I'm reading up in the comments. Oh, yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay,
Ah, wow.
okay,
Yeah, no, that
uh,
makes sense. Online otaku are shitty.
okay.
Yep, as I assumed.
Oh wow, my mind didn't even want to go there.
Yep.
God, I don't even know what to say.
You were you were too pure to suss out the meaning of the purity crowd.
I guess.
Oh, but yes, fuck, like,
Jesus Christ.
oof. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. This is
I'm
this
glad
is
he
the
didn't stream
peaceful
this
age.
back then. Otherwise, he'd probably
I
be banning a lot
remember,
of people.
like, oh, oh, fucking.
I just can't imagine
I'm
anyone like.
glad that I avoided the fan base until when I did.
I can't understand like reading through Heaven's Feel and taking that away from. Yeah, what the. How does anyone even think like
Ah,
that? Jesus Christ. You know what? This deserves a double brain palm. And obviously,
yeah,
I wish I
yeah.
had the
Visual
graphic. I need to
novel
bring it back.
community.
The VN
Visual
community
novel
isn't
community at the
good.
time in those circles had like some serious problems.
Yeah, I've also heard of what the original Tsukihime had in it.
Ugh.
I know, like, the just VNs in general were.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be
Anyway.
streaming this now and not back then.
Yeah, yeah.
Fandoms and communities seem to, like, chill out over time. Like, I got into Undertale, like, 4 years late. Fandom was a lot more chill.
Yeah. But anyway. Yes. Fave design. We've settled on
Suit
it.
Saver.
It's Suit
Other
Saber. Obviously, it's Suit Saber.
fucking Suit Saver. She has a motorcycle too.
Suit Saber, who has a motorcycle.
She's so good. Oh, then I'm interested to read Tsukihime then.
Yeah.
That is also a theory I've had.
Also, there's the whole Saber getting dysphoric about muscles thing.
Yep, that's
So that's actually just like a
that
real
clicked. That really
thing
clicked.
right there, yeah.
That's why I'm so excited for the Tsukihime remake.
Hmm.
I don't know when it's the English patch is gonna be released, but it'll probably be after Mihoyo.
Yeah. Well, I have. Hmm. That is an interesting point.
Oh wow,
Whoa, wait,
Joji.
really? That
Joji referred to Nasu as her. Yeah, no, like ever since like mid to late Fate route, like I've wondered. I've wondered a lot of things.
Oh yes, oh yes, yes. I've only read so much JoJo just because I have 3 sisters.
That's why.
That's it. That's the only reason.
Oh, more. Oh, I can't wait to get some more Nasu writing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Saber's VA.
Oh, Saber's VA. Okay.
It wasn't Kire's VA. Okay.
Anyway, though, do you have any other faves?
Yes, I do. So, I really liked Waver and Iskander's designs and just like how they're polar opposites of each other. I just thought that was really nice. And I thought Lancelot's design was really cool. Just how unnatural the CG looked, which is usually something you don't want, but it worked for Lancelot.
Oh
It
yeah,
made him
yeah,
look
yeah,
feel it made him
yeah.
feel really out of place and unworldly.
Excuse me while I just look up Iskander and Waver and oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They have the red and the black.
Yep. Yeah, Lancelot's design is amazing. I love that use of CG. And then I think Karia's design is good, but I find it viscerally disturbing so much so I had to look away a few times. Living things don't belong inside other living things.
Oh, the H scenes are gonna be fun. Living things inside of other living things. Tish.
What? There's a spooky, scary skeleton inside me? If I had a skeleton, would my arms be able to do this?
Oh.
Just proved everyone wrong. I don't have a spooky, scary skeleton. I didn't drink enough milk as a child.
But anyway. Oh no, I'm pretty sure they're talking about the fucking cardio worms.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the worms. Yeah, the fucking worms. Especially that scene where, like, one... Zoken had one that, like, jumps presumably into his mouth. I looked away. I did not see that scene. And just the ones with, like, the worms. I think he said that, like, a simple task one shot gets like that.
Not necessarily like that.
But body horror.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah,
Well,
I
see,
don't... Hmm?
I think I think the difference between that and the caster like children time bombs is that those you don't see writhing under the skin before
Yeah,
it's
that
just
was
one
the,
pop and then it's out.
Yeah, that was the thing. Ugh, God. Although Castor made me look away a
Uh,
few times as well.
like I'm
But
unbothered. I seem unbothered about parasites, but like also the
myoglobin.
one time I was doing research on tapeworms when I thought I might have had one, I was like, yeah, I'm doing entirely fine. Everything's okay. I'm not even feeling the least bit bad about any of this. Oh, I feel a little bit lightheaded. I'm gonna... And then I woke up on the floor.
Fucking myoglobin. Yeah, no,
But
parasites
yeah.
are probably my biggest fear as far as sicknesses go. Even though they're like a lot of them are not a big deal to like cure, still, I just can't. Come on,
Yep.
arms work. Oh,
Oh,
fucking
I don't
prions!
remember.
Don't remind me of them. Oh god. Yeah, I remember
Oh.
learning about them
Okay.
in
Oh,
biology.
Sparkslainer High.
Yeah, Sparkslander
Ah,
High during the myoglobin.
Freons, huh? I'm gonna not look that up.
Don't! Please don't! Spare yourself.
Just tell me what general part of the world to avoid.
Don't eat brains.
Oh, those things! I know that they cause a thing, I just don't know about what it is. Anyway.
Anyway, we're very off topic. And we want to make sure no one,
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm so fucking paranoid about going into, like,
Oh,
lakes and rivers.
I never go into any sort of water if I can't smell the chlorine from a mile away.
I've been pushed into one before. Not fun, wouldn't
That's horrifying.
recommend. You're like, I don't want to get in. It's not safe. And we're like, get in anyway, and I get shoved in. Fucking.
Yeah. But
But
yes,
yes, anyway.
least favorite designs. To get off of parasites for now.
Oh yeah. Just the positives about Karia's design. I really like the white hair. Doesn't that have some sort of
Oh yeah,
significance in Japan?
white hair, like there's some old folklore about how your hair will turn white if you encounter a devil.
Yeah, which is like a thing in Devil May Cry.
Yep.
That's why their hair is white.
And many other things. Like it's why Sakura's hair turned white.
Emiya.
Oh yeah. Actually, that makes sense.
I presume it wasn't just because he got old.
It's because he went through hell. And went through hell. And went through hell.
But he got called old
Got
man by
tan.
Lancer, so he's like 80. But yeah, no, he did. He did make it. Yeah, no, it's just Archer too, yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, is that anything else for fave designs, or?
I just generally liked most of the designs. I don't really. None of the other ones really super stood out to me though. I do like how Lancer looks quite similar to Ku. Anything
Yeah,
Ku
yeah.
adjacent is just he's the bro. And then
Funny,
obviously
I've
Carrie and Kide.
I've got Diarmuid actually in a slot in like the least favorite discussion.
Because he looks like Lancer.
Because he looks like Discount Ku. Like he's just
It's true, doesn't he?
like he's like Ku if Ku were less visually striking. Like he has two lances and they're different colors, and that's very visually interesting, right? So it's like he's still bottom of the best. Right? Like Fate Zero is pretty fucking strong in terms of character design, but like it's like somebody looked at Ku and said, "Hey, let's cut those sleeves off that bad boy. Turn down the saturation. Give him a yellow spear."
No
It's
more
like,
no more authentic Irish blue bodysuit.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I thought the Lance was Guy Bolg at first.
But also 100 Persona Sasan just doesn't really stand out in Zero. Like
Yeah,
Doesn't really stand out
honestly.
in Zero at all, because in Stay Night, like, True Assassin was, like, so different. And was,
The
like,
the fucking
alien compared
arm.
to everything. And
The
the
fucking
arm
arm.
and the like only muted colors and like actually like dark design with the striking white skull mask. Like, and it might have also been combined with the fact that like in Zero, Assassin isn't really a threatening presence at all. Yeah.
Oh no, so you're making me not like Lancer's Zero Lancer's design as much.
Hmm.
Cause now I'm knowing that people are just gonna be like, oh look, it's discount Zero Lancer. When they look at Ku.
Yep. Yep. Oh,
No!
that's real shit right there.
Don't
But
do this to
anyway,
Ku. But yeah.
yeah, no, like basically it's that without the like striking use of assassin, the assassin design just well, it blends in.
Yeah, which I guess works, but yeah. Fucking like the original Assassin's design in Stay Night was like distinct enough that when we saw Shiro go hope the shroud, we're just like, oh hey, nice assassin cosplay.
uh
Yeah, Lancer's very blue. I like it though. I think his
but
blueness is a
yeah,
strength.
truly is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like I mean,
the
like
real
the
shit
thing
there is
about
Kira getting Gilgamesh.
like the thing about assassins though, right, is they're a class dedicated for like their best skill is their ability to kill the master, right? Like interesting shit could have been done with that. But that's
Yeah,
not really
honestly,
the story that was being told there.
that's kind of how I thought Kira would kill uh Tosaka, but I kind of figured he'd do it himself.
Yeah.
He said he did in
Anyway,
Stay Night, so
do you have anything else for least favorite or?
uh not particularly. I generally like the character designs.
Yeah, pretty much same. Like even with like Assassin's character design, not having them like seem weird, edgy, and alien, and just being a bit boring, it's still good.
Yeah, I mean, it
It
kind of
still
fits
looks
with the
good.
whole blending in thing,
Yeah.
like Assassins. Although, again, they kind of weren't really a factor the way, especially considering what Kire gets later in Gilgamesh, which was a partnership
Yeah.
that was always going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the moment they first talked, I think they both kind of knew. Like,
Ah, a love
because
story for the ages.
like fucking Gil was just so bored with his master.
But yes,
And he
music
found
opinions.
Kire fascinating. Oh, the music. I love this soundtrack. It's so good. Yuki Kajiura is just the best. And as always, she did a great job with Fate Zero. Sort of promised victory, good as always. But like my favorite original track is probably "The Battle Is to the Strong." That's the only one like I can put a name to. I still need
Yep.
to get like sent the soundtrack.
Hey, remember Dogfight,
Dogfight was pretty hooking. Gilgamesh is a fighter jet.
which just has the best name.
He has a fighter jet.
ancient Babylonian fighter jet. Berserker just has the fighter jet.
Oh, that's Yuki
Oh,
Kajiura's
Calafina
band.
got
That's
put
so
together.
cool. Really?
Calafina got put together for Tight Moon?
Oh, that's amazing. Holy shit. I need to listen to more Calafina.
Oh shit, that makes sense. Kara no Kyokai, right?
God, she's just such a good composer. Like all of her songs have a very similar and distinct style, but not in the whole like same song over and over again way like Dean Stay Night. It's just you can tell when a song was made by Yuki Kajiura. Oh, there's so many
Yeah.
good themes.
Yeah.
I love that theme that plays for Kiritsugu.
Yeah. Yup.
I don't know what it's called, but because I don't have the soundtrack. And
Yeah.
I
Like,
assume looking it up on YouTube is a bad idea.
The soundtrack?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Although, like,
Is it safe now?
not necessarily, but, like, also a lot of, like, it's safer because, like, mostly, like, zero soundtracks will beget zero soundtracks.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get... I mean, I don't really care too much about, like, fucking Apocrypha.
It's just if you get an HA spoiler in there or something.
Yeah.
Like-
Like, I imagine I might get, like... Isn't Apocrypha also Yuki Kajiura?
No. That's just the Heaven's Feel movies.
Okay. Yeah, because I do... Yeah, I don't really care about Apocrypha spoilers that much. I mean, I'll still try and stay unspoiled on it, but, like...
Yeah, Apocrypha's OST is done by the person that did the Naruto Shippuden OST, right?
Oh, that's a pretty good OST.
You haven't heard that much of it.
Wait, no, you've just been using OG Naruto, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've heard Apocrypha's OST is good.
Yeah.
It's just that Apocrypha itself, I've heard things. I've heard that it's basically impossible to recognize the main character as the main character because he's just that boring.
Yeah. God, like I've heard a lot about Apocrypha.
We'll probably watch it at some point, though.
Like I have a general requirement to myself to not like talk too much shit about shows before I've watched them, because I fucked up for years by talking about how bad Evangelion is, and then I'm like, I should hold off until I watch it. And then I watched it, I'm like, it's actually really... Oh, the ending's a little... Don't fully agree with that philosophy, but it's a really good show.
I need to rewatch that at some point. Maybe not on stream, but
Yeah.
just rewatch it. Because I've seen it already.
Yep.
But,
yeah. So,
Yeah,
do you have anything else to say about the music?
Just that it was really great, and I really would like to download the soundtrack sometime and listen to it more.
You mean download from a legal source? Purchase
yes, I will
it
buy
fully
it.
legally?
Yes, totally. That's what I meant. 100%. Yeah, mundane is the word I've heard used.
Yeah. And also, like, I know the end of Eva is like alternate, but it's not really alternate for the way that I want, from what I understand, because it's the actual philosophy itself that I have problems with. Like, I am all in for the navel-gazing, like, sit down for an hour and just talk things out like episodes with experimental animation.
Yeah, I
If
thought
they're
those are
well
pretty good.
done.
I really should rewatch it now that I'm in a better place.
Yeah. We should watch that together.
Yeah, definitely. Because when I first watched it, those weren't good times, so I don't want to get into details. But anyway, you got anything else to say on the music?
So yeah, basically, my main points are just music good, strong central leitmotif, used regularly, Sword of Promised Victory, as glorious and beautiful as I remembered.
It's true. It's so good. And that Kiritsugu leitmotif is so good. Once I get the songs, I can actually
Yes.
listen to it more and get the song names, but yeah.
So
All right.
yeah, on to the next question
This is a
from
big one.
Maddie C.
I think this is another yeah, this is another page.
Were there any moments/scenes which stood out to you as favorites?
All right, let's go. I guess let's go down the list. So, I'll start with Kiritsugu shooting down the plane. That,
I do have Mother's Day at the top of the list as well, yes.
yep, Mother's Day. Honestly, probably
Referenced at
my
the
favorite
very
moment in the entire
beginning.
series. I can't believe they actually aired it on Mother's Day. That's
Evil.
truly. Okay, let's see if I can make it, if I can make it through this without crying again. No, don't laugh at my pain. But yeah, it was probably my favorite moment in this series. Like, it's a direct echo of this exact situation where Kiritsugu found Shirley as a dead apostle and choosing not to kill her. He had to choose between killing his loved one, who had almost no chance of survival, or letting countless other people die. And it just foreshadows the future he receives in the Grail War. Specifically, wow, I did a really bad job writing this. It was at 3 a.m., so... But yeah, basically... yeah. So basically, yeah, he shot the plane down, and the moment he did that, his emotions just burst through the dam, and he broke down. And it kind of echoes the end of the Grail War, where once his ideals are shattered and he sees what his wish would lead to, he breaks, and the only thing that can save him is saving someone else without killing for the first time. Kind of an echo of the first theme of Zero, but...
Of course, also Heaven's Feel.
Yes, Heaven's Feel as well.
Yes.
It's so good. It's just such a great moment because so much of Kiritsugu's character is contained in it. Honestly, those 2 episodes alone, that's all you really need to watch to understand Kiritsugu's character. And that moment was the end of that. It was so good.
Yeah.
What did you have to say on it? Since we're still on that moment.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's just like... Yeah, like I talked about it earlier, like that... How drawn out their conversation was.
They both
All
knew.
the things that got said underneath their conversation.
That
And
smile
what it
she
all
gave as the
culminated
plane blew
into.
up. She knew.
Because he's just too damn good at this. He could just disconnect himself and shoot his loved one. pull
And
the
then the moment
trigger
after it all
even though
comes...
he doesn't want to.
And then the moment after he does it, it all comes pouring out. And when Kiritsugu cried, we all cried.
Yep.
That got you as well, didn't it?
Oh, it did. It did. Like, the moment when he just starts cursing at himself for feeling things, for, like, physically losing control of himself a bit.
Like I was
How he just
already
can't
like
handle that he's feeling things in general.
I was like on the verge of crying before that, but yeah, it just all kind of came out. Like that was bad enough for
good.
I needed to like go and actually get a tissue to deal with the tears. Stay Night has done that a few times too, but I wasn't expecting Zero to do that. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Shirley?
did you see that, Shirley?
God.
Oh, fuck.
Such a good line. There's so many good lines. Also, I mean, this isn't really brought up anywhere, so I guess I'll just say this here. Because this is also kind of a review of Fate Zero. But the voice actors. The voice acting. It's so good.
Oh, that shit sells me.
It just pumps so
And, like,
much
I know
emotion
there was
into
some
it.
complaints.
Yeah?
Like, there were some complaints about Joji's English, but, like...
I love Joji's
fucking
English.
love that shit.
That was... Like, you just realize how deep his voice is.
Yeah. And... God, yeah, actually, like, quite frankly... Castor's voice actor plays unhinged amazingly.
Yeah, I won't deny that. Very good voice actor. Like, Shinji has a good voice actor.
Yeah. Yup.
Fate is just top tier voice acting. Oh, yeah, no, and Kire absolutely doesn't, yeah. Like, he doesn't care.
Like, Kide definitely just memorized it phonetically. Like, he probably knows what the words
Kire.
mean, but he doesn't, like, know the words, you know?
Yorokobe.
Udo didn't,
what?
though. Udo codified it.
Wait, Saberface is already a thing, right? Mordred, right?
Because Mordred, in the Dean anime.
Yeah! It was the Dean anime. The Saberface. Now there's Saberfaces outside of Stay Night, right? Violet Evergarden, I think her name was. I've heard that's a good show.
Wait, is that the character's name? I know that's the name of the anime.
I think so? I don't know. I've heard so many good things about the anime though, and maybe we should watch it sometime. Yoro's seen it, right?
Yeah, I think he's done a
It is her name.
reaction. It I'm sorry, that's just it's fine and it's serious and it works. It's just it reads as a joke, like it reads as a joke to me because of like Sans Undertale and
Or like
you know,
calling
like
Saber like Miss Fate Stay Night.
Dave Homestuck. Like it's
Sans Undertale.
It's the just like calling the character like the name of the series.
No follow or anything, that was just me playing the sound. Because Sans Undertale was mentioned. And he's coming for all of us.
But yeah. All
See you,
right.
Wise.
Well,
Great having you here.
see ya.
Have a good
Pleasure as always.
day. Sans,
But yes.
you have that too. I
So,
forgot.
standout moments. I didn't do that.
Oh wait, was there a notification? Oh fuck, we don't have the. Sorry.
Thanks, Greer, for the follow.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I do not have the thing up. Sans. Wait, where is the fucking? Let me go ahead and add that here. Alert box. There we go.
Uh.
All right. So we made this screen live on stream, okay?
Oh. Anyway. But yes. More standout moments?
Oh yeah, I have a lot more. Let me just add alert box as well. Oh wait, no, not that. Shit. You know, OBS really should add an undo button.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I feel like that's. There we go. There. All right. Anyway,
nice.
Yeah, standout moments. I love the Waver and Iskander moments. It really felt like a light in a sea of darkness that was Fate's Zero. Like, just
Yeah,
are like
yeah.
more chill moments that to kind of just break up the constant darkness.
It was the
Like-
equivalent of the days in Fate, where, you know, during the day you just have your slice of life moments.
Yeah, exactly. Like the I'm not really too much into works that just like drown you in darkness. Like I used to enjoy those more, but lately they just
Yeah.
they're not always healthy because they can just drag you further down with them.
Misery porn has a purpose. It serves a purpose, and it's less enjoyable the less misery you are.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking high school. Anyway, other moments.
Sucks.
Huh?
Here,
Oh,
that
yeah,
place
no high
sucks.
Yeah, it does. Don't trust anime. Although it often sucks there too, but for different reasons. It's more like the world is ending, and high school students have to save it. Yeah, exactly, Kudos. That's something I actually don't trust anime. Don't trust it. But yeah. Also, all of Gil and Kire's talks were really good. I just love the dynamic between the two of them. Kire was discovering himself, and Gilgamesh was tempting him down that road. Just really great addition
And
to both
then-
of their characters.
The fucking moment where Gil finally completely opens Kirei, like completely pulls him over, and then Kirei just shoots past him and is like, "I'm over here." Hang on, Yoro Kobe.
Voice.
Now I'm the one who is in control.
Did you know something about the Grail? You're being used, Gilgamesh.
Fun fact, Gilly boy.
Goldie.
What the fuck was that?
Gilly
I
boy.
don't know what just happened. I don't know what happened, and I would let's yeah. Any other standout moments?
Well, I mean, in this stream, it's you saying Gilly Boy, but uh, Kirei versus Kiritsugu, just great fight. What more can I say? Fucking monk super priest versus time-stopping gun wizard.
Time slowing / speeding up.
Or speeding up time for him. With his fucking reality marble.
His throws up hands in air. Reality marble? Depending on the translation?
Reality marble? Also, another great scene. Carrie rejecting Angraminyu. Just such a good scene that brings the themes of Fate Zero to their conclusion. Like, the scene kind of explains itself. Just showing how Angraminyu would grant his wish. I also just
also on there.
Kinda liked how it also showed what would happen if one were to touch the Grail in Stay Night, but it would show you how it would go about granting your wish. Because it never got to that point in Stay Night. Angraminyu was rejected before he had the chance to speak.
Yep.
It was so cool seeing Angraminyu like actually be able to communicate.
Through a copy of Airi's consciousness.
That was really cool. That was a really, really good scene. I liked it a lot. Honestly, those last few episodes were amazing. Oh? What? In the middle of a fire?
Yeah. In the Kirei versus Kiritsugu thing. Like, I guess they wanted more visual distinction between the Saber and Berserker fight and the Kirei versus Kiritsugu fight.
Yeah, I guess like the weird thing about that was just like how empty that room was. It was kind of weird. I didn't mind it though, because I was gonna just be focusing on the characters anyway.
Yeah. But, yeah. Fucking...
It was just like two highly skilled combatants at their peak.
And you got to peek into their heads. That fucking moment when they just both take stock of everything that they have.
Yup. And also like Kirei's technique in minimizing damage from the bullet, like taking it in his hand and then like deflecting it through his arm.
Using command spells to protect against Kirei's bullshit bullets. Kiritsugu's bullshit bullets.
Kiritsugu.
Yep.
That sounds like a cursed ship.
Honestly, like, not all that cursed in terms of like a hate fuck.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. Like, I said that and I was like, wait, what are some other ships that could be taken out of Fate Zero? Wait, it's not that cursed actually.
Yeah. But yeah,
please don't ship anyone but Airi with Saber from Zero. But yeah. This is the last scene that really stood out to me. Although there's a lot of scenes that really stood out to me. But Maya and Airi talking. It was just such a pleasant surprise having her actually get some actual backstory and character. It was just such a pleasant surprise because I was not expecting that. I thought she would just like... Because Zero just kind of has a tendency to not explore what's going on in their female characters' heads. Or if so, do it poorly, but yeah. I thought it was just a good scene. She was a child soldier who had already died inside and was just clinging on to Kiritsugu's dream. Because if she didn't, she wouldn't have a purpose.
Oh, fuck!
Huh? Yeah? Oh,
She's like a
fuck.
Shiro that murders people.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And a machine without instructions has no purpose. Which is why she needed to keep following him and his ideal. Like, honestly, she had a, like, actual reason for following Kiritsugu, which is why I thought. I just thought. I kind of wish that was explored a little more. But I'm happy that we at least got what we got.
Lancer X Archer. I see that one. I see that one. There's rapport there.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Zero Lancer's Gil. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, well, I mean, like, I assumed that was referencing, like, Ku X Emiya.
Oh, I can see that too. I can see that even more.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Saber X Gil. Please, not Saber X Gil. I really don't like that ship. That's a
Yeah,
cursed ship
that's
that's
just,
drawn
like,
in the Grail
the...
mud.
Yeah. Like, I don't typically go into, your waifu a shit mode, but that ship... Phew, not a fan.
It's just straight up problematic.
Quite.
Because Gil just sees Saber as property.
Yep. Yep,
That
it's
fucker!
been a... Oh, fuck that guy. Anyway, was that it for your standout moments?
Uh, yeah, although there's probably more that I'm not
Because I
currently
have
thinking of.
two that you didn't mention, and if you wouldn't mind putting up a Whirlpool of Fate too.
Oh, yeah, that would actually be...
Because the first one is just quick offhand mention. Carrie blowing up the hotel instead of traversing the DM's carefully laid out mega dungeon.
Oh, that was really cool. I like that too.
It's just cool. I like it. It's fun.
My mind is just so hyper fixated on those two Carrie episodes.
Yeah. No.
That's
But,
where I
like,
go whenever I hear Kiritsugu.
there's one more Carrie moment. One more Kiritsugu moment. It's
Give
the
the
way that
candy.
he kills El Muloy. It's the way that he kills Kanet. And Solao.
Oh, that I remember. Yeah, that shocked me. That really shocked me. And yet it
When
didn't at
he
the same time.
just... Yeah.
Shocked but not surprised.
Yeah, like, he really pulls out the, like, I will use any means necessary. But... like... he isn't detaching himself entirely. Because
Oh
one
god.
can't.
That fucking pause in Whirlpool of Fate still gets me.
Oh... But, like, that scene that really just puts forward... Oh yeah, I guess that's another difference, is that, I guess technically during that scene he's talking to Airi and not Saber, but he's basically talking to Saber, so, like, got that line on a technicality, I suppose, that he only talked to her 3 times.
Yeah, I guess technically, yes.
But, yeah, like, just setting that scene in to show, like, who this person is. And, like, Airi and Saber are shocked, and he's just like, oh, yeah, you haven't seen me do this before, have you?
And then we learn that that's just what he does.
Yeah.
Yup.
But
He
yeah,
wasn't begging,
like
but
he was begging to die at that point.
yeah. And he didn't. Because he couldn't. Although, Aya still could have shot him, but. Good scene all around.
Hey, Jaden.
Hey, what's up, Jaden? We're reviewing Zero right now. Oh yeah, also we listened to the Emiya song that you posted. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
I do
in
have to say that,
the
like,
hmm?
was it?
Oh, sorry, what were you gonna
I
say?
was just say that the way that Fate Stay Night and like how Kirei described Kiritsugu, at least the line specifically like killed a master after killing his servant. Like any method could have been used in like killing servant. It could have been Saber killing the servant and also used like at least with the translation that I read. You know, the translation. I don't know
Yeah.
what the original Japanese suggests, but like my read on the scene was just like, yeah, he did his thing and that removed a servant, and then he did his thing on a master.
Yeah, I mean, like what Saber did, especially too. Like that. I guess that's probably the thing Kide was talking about. Although it could also be in
Like,
reference to himself.
admittedly though, I do just want to say that that means that Urobuchi forever missed out on the opportunity to like give Carrie the chance to like Batman his way into killing like assassin or something.
That would have been really cool.
Like it's right there, right? Like
He could probably
100
do it,
personas
right?
assassin. Like he could totally like off at least one of them. Probably a good few of them. Like how much prep time does he have? For
Oh
the
no,
record,
don't
because
turn
I
the
know you
stream
probably
into
don't
who would
know that's a
win.
Batman meme. That's specifically like a very Batman meme.
Well, I didn't even get the fucking the Joker and Arkham thing in Devil May Cry, so
Anyway. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah, I
supposed to
know,
be
I get that
super
too.
normal war. But
Normal
yes,
Angra used in the
so
Grail.
let's let's move on to the next question.
Let me just go ahead.
So also from Maddie C. Have you
Uh,
changed your opinion on any of the characters first shown mentioned in Fate Stay Night after seeing them in Fate Zero? Which I suppose we've kind of already talked a bit on for
yeah, like,
you, for Gil.
yeah, I kind of answered it back up there, but yeah, like, I enjoy Zero Gilmore. He's more likable, but it didn't really change my opinion of him in Stay Night. He still did the same things that he did in Stay Night. Like, he still did those things. And there's no, like, explanation or additional insight that really changes my perception. It just kind of makes me
And
like the headcanon
that's
of him being dunked in the mud more.
and that's basically what I have written down. Is like not exactly like I basically just view them as separate entities. If there's a change, like Gil, is a fun character here. It just seems so different.
Yeah, he's just more like hammy anime villain. And just more fun here
But
than like cruel and ruthless.
yeah. So like,
His
yeah,
theme. Oh, the popularity poll
yeah,
has them as different options? Yes, that makes sense.
makes sense. It really does make sense. I'm sad to see. Like, I remember seeing that and seeing Zero Kirei being higher than Kirei, I think.
No! Heavens feel Kirei.
Is that accurate? I'm gonna look that up as I talk.
I'm gonna brain palm. Hold on.
And like, I do like OG Kirei a lot. Okay, no. Fate Stay Night. Okay. Fate Stay Night Kirei is higher.
Okay, that's good.
In at least the first one. Yeah.
Like, Heavens
Okay.
feel... Like, I guess I can see that if you only watch UBW. But, like, Heavens feel Kirei. Even Fate Route Kirei.
Yes. Yeah, no, like, Heaven's Field Kirei is...
He's just kind of not a factor
like,
in UBW, sadly.
He shows up to die.
Doesn't he get to fight Caster? Which, I mean, if we're talking... If we're talking about Kirei... Oh, it's been so long.
Ah, there we go. But yeah,
Is that causing you to want to go into the voice?
Not consciously, at least. Oh, I can feel it as I talk. Like, I have genuinely, like, trained my brain.
Just a little bit.
Oh. Well, anyway, how about we move on to the next,
Oh, it's almost 10. Wow. You're slow. We're getting there, though.
You're just now realizing this. Also from Maddie C. Who were your favorite additions to the cast?
Alright, so, favorite additions, probably Waver and Iskander. It's just that, again, they were a very nice break from the dark and serious tone from the rest of the series. Like, they almost didn't fit, but I think that's really what worked out in their favor, and kind of, again, brings, as you said earlier, bring home, like, the theme of not killing everyone to save the world leads to the best outcomes.
Yep.
And yeah, I kind of brought up in my written answer just that, like, for them, I should probably put on some slice of life music. Because that's what they were in the series, mostly. But yeah, just that, like, I don't really enjoy, like, quote-unquote misery porn as much anymore, and they kind of kept Zero from being that.
Yeah, they were the light in the dark.
Again, I do not ship them at all, but some of their moments were adorable.
Yeah. So, is that you then on that, or?
I have another one too. I thought Karia was a pretty interesting addition. I liked him as a character, and I really liked how much he contrasts with Shiro in regards to saving Sakura. Shiro's motives were more pure, while Karia's were tainted with
Shiro wanted to save Sakura
motives.
For Sakura. Karia wanted to save Sakura for Karia.
Yeah, Karia had ulterior motives other than Sakura's best interest. Like, he still wanted to save her, but in the end, he just lost himself to vengeance and bitterness. And that's ultimately what...
He wanted to save her to be a family. not to
Yep.
save her. He
And
wanted to save her for the position it would put him in.
and also the worms kind of brought out the worst in him.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, the worms
and
definitely
then like
brought out the worst in him. Kide brought out the rest of the worst in him.
yeah, and then Kide kind of orchestrated what it took to break him. But again, all the pieces are already there.
Yep.
I probably won't go back and watch the scenes again because his design, the worms, but I probably will. I'll be fine. I just don't eat while watching.
Don't eat while watching. And if you feel yourself start to get lightheaded, lean back in your chair, not forward.
Myoglobin.
That's my advice. Yeah, anything else, sir?
I think that's it. Although I just want to say I genuinely did love all the characters. I also brought her up in my favorite characters list, but again, Natalia was also a great addition to the cast. But we already talked about her a lot.
Yo, okay. Like, in chat there, like, we just want to talk about this. Tokiomi. Like, yeah, it's what it says. Tokiomi never did anything wrong, /S. Tokiomi is such an interesting addition because he's so boring in the anime, at least. I know he has like some character in the light novels that's like slightly different, but like what makes him interesting is that he is the like one example
boring by design
of being the actual mage, the actual the fucking magus, the guy who's there, who's just doing the thing that you hear that people do, but you never directly see because in Fate Stay Night, you kind of get so many examples of like, okay, it's normally like this, but this time it's like this, and you never get to see the actual original stuff. But Tokiomi is the stuff. And that is interesting in its own right.
Yeah, I guess you really did work. Like I know it's about like a normal Grail war, but it still wasn't entirely normal.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing for me though, right? Is that Tokiomi? I bring him up in the Fave Editions bit, but he will never get into the Fave Editions. He's so boring, and I love him for that, but like
not all characters are designed to be people's favorite characters.
For me, the additions are obviously Ryder and Waver are fantastic. If I wanted to make a cutoff, I feel like Kadia falls just below it. Like, he's
for
really
me,
interesting, but he's not like infinitely more interesting to me than like Kenneth El Malloy.
Like for me, most of what I liked about Kadia was just in contrast to Shiro.
Yeah. But also on this list is Berserker, because I am a sucker for action scenes, and I'll admit it.
Oh, Berserker's
and
really
Berserker
fucking
just
cool.
has such a cool power. And I have absolutely stolen the aesthetic of full plate mail knight with a fucking chain gun in hand.
Yes, you have. It hurt a lot, you know. I had 2 HP left.
Don't worry, you'll get there again.
Yeah, I mean, you took 4 away permanently, so...
semi-permanently, but that's getting into non-fate related stuff, so
Yes, we should stay on topic
but
because
yeah,
it's
like
10:02.
oh yeah, we were gonna watch Consultation Room.
That'll be a separate stream, probably. Maybe next week.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we're getting around to Consultation Room today.
Like, it
Ah,
could go long, but yeah, I'd rather avoid going long as much as possible. That way more people can be here for it.
yeah.
But yeah, did you have any
She got
others?
denied.
She got denied.
Like, fave editions. Like, the problem is, like... Hey, Jaden. Like...
Oh no. There we go.
Oh no. Oh!
It's back.
Oh!
It's back.
Okay.
Sorry that keeps happening, guys. I need to... I've been saying this forever. I need to overclock my computer.
Yeah. Like, okay. Like... I just, like, I mean, I didn't really... Like, yeah, I guess in the tier below those three is, like, Kadia and Kenneth. Like, in that order. Audio did a fuck up. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
I
fixed it, but yeah, it happens occasionally because my audio setup, it's interesting. It's really good, but sometimes it stops being good, and that's a problem.
but yes. I guess that's basically it for me, because, like, Zero has its, like, okay, like, yeah, I guess, like, Natalia, who I kind of forgot, because I view that I view the Carrie backstory basically as being, like, a separate OVA, more or less.
I know, yeah, I know, right? Like I said earlier, yeah, it can really just be an OVA.
Yeah.
It does just feel
But yeah,
separate
so
in the best way possible.
but yeah, so I think we're ready to move on to the next question then.
Yeah. He's ready to talk about Carrie
And this
some
one,
more. Oh wait,
you
no.
have them ordered wrong,
Jaden's.
because we have a question from a certain
do.
shitposting kangaroo here.
Hey, Jaden.
From Jaden. Did you notice any of the many
do have that
inconsistencies between Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night, e.g. details that were mentioned in Fate Stay Night involving the Fourth Holy Grail War, yet are not present in Fate Zero? How about you? You first.
Yeah, I'll start. So one of the ones that sticks out to me was ID, because they said in Stay Night they used a literal cup, right?
Yep. And technically,
Which
she did turn into a literal cup at the end.
I guess
Ilya didn't
technically,
do that.
although I thought that like
But
they meant they just used a cup.
I still
Which-
list it as that because, like, it's functionally the same thing. Like, I feel like they would have referred to it differently if it weren't, you know?
Yeah. I honestly don't hate this change though. Because we got Irie in.
Yeah.
Irie had some good moments. And we got another female character in Fate Zero, and like...
We have to fight for every one of those we can get.
yeah. Oh, God. Also, just like, Kiritsu, Kirei's exact descriptions of, Kiritsugu. Like, specifically that one scene where he shoots the master begging for his life after killing a servant. Which I guess could be interpreted to be either, Kenneth or himself. But, not really.
Yeah,
That's why I was so worried for Waver, but I also knew that wouldn't really happen. Especially after that scene
Yeah.
with Gilgamesh. I'm just like, okay, he's safe.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, it's completely the Kanan scene, basically.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit changed up.
Yeah, they changed it up.
Like, I know that there are a bunch more, like, especially like little things here and there. I'm blanking on a lot of them. I noticed a lot of them more so when I was playing through the visual novel.
There's like Saber's different wish, although I imagine that was intentional. And
Yeah,
her
that
wish
got
changed
changed by
over
the
the
end.
course of the war, yeah.
Because at the very end, she was like, ah, fuck it, I should have never been king in the first place.
Yep.
And it's
God
like,
damn it, Saber.
yeah, like, I mean, that works for that story and as a prequel, but, like, it does kind of, like, weaken the impact of that being her wish in the Fate route.
Yeah, I kind of do just prefer her having had that from the start.
Yeah.
She's just like, I need to go back and erase myself. Wait, why am I wearing this red coat?
You mean a red half skirt?
Yes, the red half skirt. Why is my
Yeah,
theme
and
changed from Sort of Promised Victory to Emiya? Specifically,
God, that is a pretty great element.
oh
The
yes, I
the
love that.
Kiritsugu and Kire, like, darting around each other.
Yeah, no, because they speak to each other with their actions.
And, like, trying to understand each other and, like, not fully comprehending one another, except, like, Kiritsugu basically just getting an accurate read on him from get-go,
Yep, Kire's read was off.
more or less.
Kire's read was pretty off.
Yeah.
Because
But
Kire
yeah.
hadn't found himself yet.
Yep. Didn't have his answer.
He found his answer in that grail. I also, I guess I'll just bring this up, especially since we're like towards the end, but like, I did love that stark change of wanting versus not wanting the grail in Kiritsugu and Kire.
They paralleled so hard that when one switched, the other did too.
Yep, that was a really good moment. Great stuff. Yeah, like I have a lot of complaints about Zero, but it's just generally a good anime. It's just a good anime.
Yeah,
It's a good
Zero
anime
is
with
good.
problems.
I don't like assigning number ratings to things that much, but I do it enough anyway that I'm just gonna. This just me saying this is basically just a meme. Yeah, like a 9 out of 10. Like, just to say it's extraordinarily amazing with
Yeah.
notable flaws.
Yeah, it's just such a good anime. Just like I'm gonna complain about the lack of female characters. I'm not gonna stop complaining about that, but I hate how uncommon that is in anime. To have like fleshed out female characters. It's just what Stay Night does so well.
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably its biggest flaw. Oh, by the way,
But yeah.
cool if I just bring up another favorite moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just the Rin episode.
I mean,
I really,
no.
really like that. No, I'm barred from bringing up any of my favorite moments. But yeah, the Rin episode was
How
great.
dare you? It's a very strictly structured stream. We do things in order on a time scale, and we are 11 minutes past ending time, but that does fucking.
Wait. Oh, Tsukihime.
Yeah, Dead Apostles.
Dead Apostles. Vampires! Except more analogous to ghouls, actually. But,
Oh, there was a vampire.
and then there were ghouls. But, yeah, just that Rin episode, it was really good. It was just like a one-off story with one of my favorite characters of all time.
Well, the
Great anime-only
conclusion isn't in the
edition.
novel, right? Yeah, like,
Thought it was a really nice anime-only edition. And it just, like, I was already sold on it, but now I'm super sold. Like, Rin could just be, like, the protagonist of a spin-off easily.
yeah.
Rin is a shonen
Yeah.
protagonist.
God, I've gotta go in and read the novels at some point because, like,
Yeah, I'm going to
you
read
don't
them
have to,
too.
but I have to know.
Oh, I'm definitely
I
going to read
have
the
to know.
novels. I'm interested enough. Like,
Yeah.
it's partially Nasu writing. I have to read it. Although it's mostly Urobuchi, right?
Apparently, yeah, like Nasu was supposed to be more involved, but left early on due to their health. I think
Did
was that. Did they literally end up in the hospital for that? I believe that's.
from overworking themselves.
Yeah.
Why does that again? That just completely checks out. I know Sakurai did that. Working on
Oh,
Smash.
Hollow Right.
Yeah, Rin is just like she made it into my top tier characters, right below Shiro and Kirei.
But yes. So,
But
with that,
did you have any other differences that you picked out?
nope.
Also,
I,
sorry for
as I
Windows noises.
said, like I was mostly recognizing them as they came up.
Saves the world. What?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Nasu is very secretive. Apparently that picture that comes
But,
up when you
yeah.
look up Nasu isn't Nasu.
Yep. Apparently.
Just like my theories.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
kudos.
so moving on to Kudos.
He's ready to talk
Both of you
about
ranked Kiritsugu very highly in the VN. Now that you've seen Zero, what are your impressions? And I will go second still. Even though we've already kind of talked about Kitty.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll continue just saying I like him even more now. Like I don't think my impression would have changed very much if it weren't for those two episodes that flesh him out more. But those episodes are just my favorites in the series. And I'd say this, like, I think I had him in like mid B tier last time. This would put him in A tier easily.
Yeah, I think okay. Yeah, like I watched Zero before. Alright, well, pleasure having you here, Jaden.
Yeah, great having you here. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the question.
Yeah. So yeah, I watched Zero before. I knew what was gonna happen later. So I couldn't avoid some bias. I knew he was good. But here again, I'd say probably somewhere around like mid S rank, like put him among the like various heroines from Fate Stay Night in terms of like writing for me.
Also, like the state that like our tier lists are slightly different. Like my
Yep.
A is your S.
Yeah.
Because
Because
you had
I
the
added
above
triple
S.
S.
Is that a Devil May Cry reference?
It was. I opted for that instead of the Fate reference because I figured the Fate reference would be too obvious.
It's true.
But yeah. So not Shiro versus Kire levels, but still damn good. And yeah, you got anything else to add?
Not particularly. Just
But
Carrie's
yeah,
great. I mean, he's an Emiya, so it's
Kiritsugu,
only natural.
Kiritsugu the goat of Zero.
Easily. And again, mostly those 2 episodes.
Shit
But
though.
also the Grail
You know
stuff.
what
Hmm?
though? Like just in terms of like who's above him in the character writing, like Reen getting her episode here was great. Fucking Sakura's moment.
Oh, yes, at the end.
Like her moment at the end there.
That was really good.
Just that, like, the fact that she was getting programmed to be an anime villain at the time. Like,
I also love how they, like, kept the dead eyes from Dean. And they used them properly here.
Is that Dean, or I think that was specifically a Takeuchi thing, actually.
I know it was in Dean, but it might be a Takeuchi thing. I don't know enough. I don't remember enough Psychopaths to answer that question. Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh.
I guess it'd be a bit early for that.
Yeah, that would be
That's
going
way
a bit
too early.
far. Because that's, she...
Yeah, I'm glad Nasu stopped
Yeah.
that. Because, like,
that's
her just
bullshit,
staring down
but
at him and saying, "This is what happens when you defy Grandpa."
Because she'd said before that she wasn't a good person, and like Dark Sakura in her, like so many, like I'm fucking tired of like so many people, like I've heard so many people like, oh, I wasn't that great of a person before, and so people are like, oh no, you're fine. It's like, no, fuck, like people get better sometimes. Like sometimes people weren't that great before. Like,
We'll have character development too.
like this is just another moment where like character development that happens in Fate Stay Night mirrors moments of like frustration in my own life in such a way as to affirm me. That's basically just the thing. Yeah. But yeah, like, cause she wasn't that great of a person before. And like, just watching him fail and just be like, yeah, well, fuck you. Like,
Shouldn't have defied Grandpa.
cause like she was trained essentially from the moment the Mato adopted her to be an anime villain. She was sent to infiltrate the Emiya household, to spy on him, like. So, like,
Yeah.
I like that moment. I feel like it works.
It was a good moment. It was a very good moment.
Urobuchi's original plan for it sounds terrible, but what happened works, I feel.
That does kind of feel like an Urobuchi move. Glad Nasu shut that down.
Yeah,
Nasu does best writing Nasu characters.
Yeah, like, yeah. But anyway, so on to the final 2 questions, both of these from Yum Antimatter.
Yeah, alright.
What was the biggest surprise for you? Interpret this any way you want.
I have a few versions of this answer. So, the meme answer. Gilgamesh's fucking fighter jet. Like, to think of some joke I made specifically to state Gate of Babylon's absurdity by saying something that would be completely out of place was in there. It was
It's
it was real. He has a fighter jet.
yeah, it's it. But just
Oh, see you, Jaden. Sorry.
Fucking, I can't believe how did you even that doesn't even like fucking goddamn. And yeah, like people
He has the fighter
people thinking
jet.
which killed him. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. But yep, fighter jet. And yeah, what's your non-meme answer?
So my non-meme answer, well, as far as what was most shocking for me, honestly, it was like the shocked but not surprised moment, but just like that setup between that battle between Lancer and Saber, them both fighting quote unquote honorably, and then Kiritsugu just having Lancer kill himself essentially.
Yeah.
And then signing that Gios, and then having him shot.
Yup.
And like, what shocked me so much about this moment is I basically knew everything that would happen as it played out, but it still shocked me.
A good tragedy plays out the only way that it could.
It's like there were two, yeah, exactly. Like it's like there were two trains of thought in my brain. One of them watching the anime, and then the other just kind of knowing what was going to happen in that scene.
Yup. Yup.
And that's why it just left me kind of shocked, but also
Not
totally
surprised.
saw it coming. Yep, shocked, not surprised. Can't believe I'm still saying that even after the Fate route.
But yeah.
Great moment.
Anything else?
Yes, actually. And what surprised me and just how shockingly good it was. Kiritsugu's backstory episodes.
Yep. Yep, that's
I
pretty
was
good.
not
That's pretty
expecting something like that. That was the best surprise this anime has given me. I mean, other than the fighter
good.
chat.
Yeah.
Although obviously it ranks above it because it made me cry like 5 times. I don't remember the number. I say it at the end of the VOD.
Cry count, yes.
Cry count, yes, indeed. Like, it was stay night levels of cry count.
Yeah.
That was just so shockingly good. And also just because I've heard a lot of bad things about Zero, I was shocked at how good it was.
Yep.
It
So
was
for
a good
me,
anime.
I'm gonna drop my biggest surprise
Yeah?
and then promptly get canceled.
Oh no. Oh no.
I remembered liking Waver more. Admittedly, still a fantastic character, top tier in terms of new arrivals. But I actually liked him a bit more pre-development. Well, I can relate to both. I guess I just like that something to prove and not a lot to prove it with archetype more than that. I'm gonna chill and do some soul searching. I've calmed down a bit ending. And like, no, I am only talking about his development here in Zero, unrelated to any appearances he makes in other Nasuverse works. No spoilers.
Wait, there's more Waver?
Yeah. I can neither affirm nor deny that, except I suppose I've already
Wait.
slightly affirmed it.
Waver's the protagonist of Hollow Ataraxia.
No spoilers, anyone. No
Let me go ahead
spoilers.
and write that down. Holodoraxia theories. Wafers, the protagonist of Holodoraxia. I'll put that right under Emiya Alter. He does
All
have big
right.
protag energy.
Well, he certainly does.
But yeah, like
But anyway, yeah, that's my hot take of the night. I don't like. I like Wafer's development in theory. I don't really like it in practice.
yeah, I kinda get that. Like I definitely did find Waver like relatable, especially at the beginning, but that's kind of for a while that kind of dropped off and to quote unquote knowing I had nothing I could prove myself with. And I'm kind of post development there now, so
Yeah. Whereas for me, I am still like. I mean, I'm a little of both, TBH. Well, yeah, there you go. Free development Wafers of Mail Tsundere.
oh definitely.
Hey, that's like a big part of who I am.
I still remember that moment in that Fate's June. It's like, wait, I've voiced a lot of Tsunderes. Hold up.
Uh. Anyway, though, let's move on to memorable lines because we are 30 minutes over, and
We
it's not like
are
we were gonna be in 3 hours anyway. But like, I unfortunately do need as much time as I can for moving.
yeah. Which yeah, also means no Devil May Cry stream tonight. But that time slot is
So, yeah,
effectively dead. It's just way too late.
yeah, yeah.
Alright,
So,
so
last question from Yum Antimatter: are there any dialogue lines that you found memorable?
I really need to go back and look at the quotes, but one of the ones I really liked, which I kind of brought up earlier, was Kiritsugu's thing. If I even if I am to carry all the evils of this world, it won't matter. If that is the world's, then I'll
Yep.
gladly accept it.
My first
This
memorable line
it's so
is
good.
from Angra speech to Kiritsugu saying, "You truly are all the evils of this world, Kiritsugu."
This is someone who would willingly take on all the world's evils to save the world.
Yep.
And I guess this is. I know, Mero, you said earlier that, like, Fate Route Shiro would potentially do that when we were going through Angra Mainyu's backstory in Stay Night. But Carrie.
Carrie will embody all the world's evils.
Carrie won't just take them on, he would just straight up embody them to save the world. Which in turn will not save the world, but lead to its destruction.
Yep.
Yes, anti-hero. Yeah. The parallels is another quote we say a lot, but it's just true with Nasu works. And
Yeah,
Nasu
it's just a
adjacent
Nasu
works.
meme, and it's a Nasu meme for a reason.
Oh, is it actually a meme in the community?
I think so.
You know, that makes sense.
Anyway,
In fact, it's only
yeah.
natural. Okay.
Got another line? We can go line for line.
I don't have any like line for line moments that I remember so specifically.
Oh, you don't have any other memorable lines?
Like none that are coming to my head right now. I just have a lot of moments.
Okay.
I didn't really absorb the quotes as much as what happened in the scenes.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Because I picked out a few like memorable lines specifically.
I wish I could just go back and Wait, I could have done that. Why didn't I do
Yeah.
that?
Well, because I mean, at least the way I interpreted the spirit of the question is like any quotes that stuck in your mind, any quotes that are still there.
So there's
So
a
like,
lot of scenes, but I can't so distinctly remember the quote.
yeah. So the quotes that I have down include, "We could run away from all of this."
That was one of my favorite scenes.
That fucking scene of just them, like, him
Oh,
trying to break away, damn the world, and escape with his love. And then
that was
her not actually understanding any of who he is, says, no, it would destroy you.
like, oh, that was such a good scene. That was back when like I was trying to balance reading chat with reading the subtitles.
Yeah.
I will say that was the one
Oh.
plus of the dub.
Yeah, that would be a plus of the dub, except then you'd be reading chat instead of looking at the animation.
And also, Shiro's VA. I heard Zero has a good dub.
Yeah. It's got the, like, regular good voice actors crew. But
Joji.
also, another line. He has to be the same as me. From, like, pre-realization Kide.
That was good as well. A lot of these are from
Who's just
early on.
who's just looking for recognition in another human being. And then
Yeah, no, that's
obviously along the same line, like there's a bit of a through line here if you follow which quotes I remember, but I never actually could understand him. I pretended to and I support his dream. I don't think that's an exact quote, but I'm saying it how I remember it. Like,
hey,
that Iety just faking it, yeah, to support him.
getting the sense that the theme is parallels to Stay Night.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Oh. And then outside of that theme, just based on what lines stuck in my brain. Saikyo no Ku!
I
As
hate
well
how
as
good that
what
was.
have I become?
You really need to get your voice
Remember
acting
in
career started.
Caster's... I do. In Caster's last moments of just that actual genuine regret, seeing the holy light of Excalibur and being reminded of who he once was.
Yeah, no, that was really good.
And that's my
Also
quotes list.
memorable. This is just a very common. Zashu Gilgamesh.
Zashu!
He just says
No,
it so much.
that was in the fucking... That was in the Surfer Bro accent. That wasn't intentional.
Zashu. Zashu.
Zashu!
Zashu. Saber.
Alright. Well,
Well, is that it?
that's what I got. I guess
Anyone
any
got?
last minute questions from chat?
Yep. We'll do our best to answer. If anyone's got some last minute chat questions.
Yeah. Ah,
And then you
I
probably
think
gotta...
Inu probably went to bed. I know Inu had some questions.
Yeah. Well, we'll be doing another Q&A, probably after the Heaven's Feel anime.
A general Q&A after the Heaven's Feel anime.
Yeah, on just Fate works in general.
Yeah.
I imagine we'll get a lot of, like, adaptation opinion questions and stuff.
Yep.
More Stay
Yep.
Night questions.
What we're going to do in the future questions.
Yep. Oh, God. I'm excited for so many
Oh.
things.
Yep.
Yep. Consultation room, then UVW, and
Yep.
then Heaven's Feel.
Yep. Yep. Consultation
And
room coming up.
the funny thing is, out of all the routes, the Heaven's Feel streams will be the shortest again.
Yep. Oh yeah, also there might be like some amount of like I have no idea how much time I'll have next week. We could probably do a consultation room stream, but we might have to push UBW forward just because, moving.
Thing. Yeah, moving is a whole thing.
Getting shit set up there. Uh like getting shit like finished up here, etc., etc.
I believe we just, like,
Etc.
for my, like, temporary move, we almost canceled a whole week over, so it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I might do, like, some art streams or something on those days, because I'm drawing again. I'll probably draw Fate stuff. I don't know.
But yeah. Alright, I guess if
Yeah, if anyone doesn't have any more questions. It's the ending of something, so I'll play New Dawn.
Yep.
The end of Zero. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
And going into the shilling, thank you, everyone, wherever you may be.
Live VODs if you're on YouTube.
Which, again, sorry we weren't caught up for this Q&A. I promise the next one, everything will be caught up, even if I have to set 2 videos to go live a day.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll even be, like, posting a video on YouTube on the day of the Q&A, like, specifically telling people to go for it. Because I don't have community tab access yet. That would be nice, but that's so far in the
Aw, that
future.
would be
That's
nice.
1,000 YouTube subs. Then I would jump in on the trend of making polls for no reason. Notice a lot of people have been doing that, but yeah, so...
Probably boost engagement.
Yep. Engagement is
Metrics.
always nice. Which, speaking of engagement, I guess I'm just gonna start advertising it now. All these questions are asked in our Discord server. What?
I'm sorry, I was very surprised for half a second because speaking of engagement, I'm like, wait, what? Did you get engaged? What?
Get engagement. Engagement with the audience. But yeah, join the Discord server. We're on there. We have a few Fate channels to talk about, as well as some Fate voice channels, which we will hop into occasionally. Not tonight, though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because I
server. Huh?
I have to be the going and leaving at some point soon.
The server needs a lot of work. It's kind of a mess, and is for our D&D stuff that basically no one watches.
Oh, hey, if you want to watch our D&D stuff, it's Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time, twitch.tv/Dice and Deception.
Might as well now, right?
My
Yeah.
game, A Simple Task, is off this week because, moving. Oh yeah, let me just post that in the Discord, where you can go to get the first notifications and totally won't find out just by listening to the shilling section of a stream.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Ian, though. And that's Ian spelled with Eeyan. We got a new pet. It's
Yep.
great. Also, we walked right into a trap, knowing it was an ambush.
Yeah, you did that.
What other choice did we have? Were we gonna, like, fight in the streets? You DM like a mushroom, you know that?
Hide? Disappear? Don't engage, fight by night? Anyway.
Yeah, like...
Content warnings, bugs, body horror, harm to children, and abuse.
Speaking of riding like a mushroom.
But yes, if you want to say what we do here, probably not next week necessarily, but
yeah, there's just like a good segue. But yeah, normally stream times Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern time is just these anime reactions, Q&A. It's all Fate stuff, and eventually we'll get back into the VNs. I can't wait to do that again. I miss it. But yeah, next week, I don't really know how that's going to go. Just join the Discord for updates and notifications.
If nothing else, like, try and do at least, like, consultation room on Thursday.
Yeah, at least consultation room on Thursday, and I'm gonna try and fill the time slots maybe if I feel up to it with something, just to keep the streams up. But yeah, Devil May Cry streams, we just need to find a new time slot. I don't really know when. Midnight streams, they sound good in theory because I'm always up at midnight, but it's just not a reliable time to stream. And we're just coming off of streaming before, it's just a lot all at once.
Yep.
I do want to finish 4 though, it's really good. I finally unlocked Dante. Also, Lady is a lot of fun to play as.
Yep.
I believe that's it. Other than, yeah, I'll probably just do some spontaneous streams next week. Oh, also, there's the YouTube link and the Twitter. I just posted new art on it.
Ooh, nice.
I don't usually do that because, hello, artist block, but I'm back now. Anyway, that's my shilling.
Hey, what's up? I'm twitch.tv/themacule. You can find my channel at twitch.tv/themacule. You can find me streaming not this coming Friday, and maybe not this coming Monday, on twitch.tv/gay_middles, streaming through Katawa Shoujo. That's Mondays and Fridays at 12:30 Eastern Time, alongside the legendary twitch.tv/YoBizik. It's a fun time, back on my bullshit, VOing VAs. Fuck that. You know what?
Huh?
Everything's in flux, that's what.
Oh, yes, Influx, yeah. Yeah, kinda. Oh no, hopefully we'll be back to UVW, or we'll be, yeah, I guess going to UVW technically, because we read the VN. The week after next week, probably. Is that it? Or...
I just did the announce. Just did the announcement. Well, you know what? It's a good idea to get things ready as soon as possible anyway. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, nothing's changed. I just might have more time next week than I thought.
Oh, nice.
Turns out communicating with people is actually a good idea.
Oh yeah, it is, definitely. I guess we'll just put
Anyway,
all that
if
in the
you have a
Discord.
raid.
I do. Lily is streaming. Another great VN streamer.
Yep.
She's playing Hades. I need to play that. I need to play that one day. Alright. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
My wave will not be cut off this time.
Good night to all, and to all a fate stay.
Fate stay night or day, depending on where you are. Also, goodbye, YouTube people.
And cut yourself off.
And
Customary, you cut yourself off for YouTube.
I always do. Bye, YouTube people. Have a good night. Or day, or whenever, whatever. Goodbye.
Yeah.